So this is my business plan. I have chosen Publix for my business. This is the table of contents. On the titles on page 1, table of contents, page 2, part 1, pages 3 through 4, part 2, pages 3 through 6, part 3, pages 7 through 10, and part 4, finally, is on page 11. Well, in the body of the document, the first thing we have to go over is the field of business. The field of business that I've chosen is Publix. Publix is a supermarket that was based in Lakeland, Florida, and it runs through the major states in America. One of the reasons that I've chosen this business is because it is efficiently ran by its employees. It's a corporation. Another reason I've chosen this business is because I'm familiar with it and impressed by it. The reason is that I've seen its employees not only constantly working but also constantly helping others. And because of this, it's in the league of the leading supermarket chains, including our competitor, Walmart. And because it's in this Justice League of grocery stores, so to speak, the business is very widespread and has a very broad target market. So I saw a good business opportunity. For the management structure, I chose this established business because it already has a foundation in advertisement. In other words, it's not a new business no one's heard of. It was founded in 1940 and has thrived since. Even in the Great Depression, it thrived and even made a little bit of a profit. And it has over 1,000 locations, has businesses set up in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, and Tennessee. Since it began in Florida, it has 760 stores. In Georgia, with the second most, 182 stores. My business will continue to function as a corporation, and I chose this form of ownership so that my company would be ran by people we trust, its employees, rather than rich people we don't know, rich strangers. Mission statement. This is my mission statement. My goal at Publix is to be the top supermarket in the world. To obtain this, we have to have the best customer service. Having a good customer service equals more loyal customers. When we have consistent and increasing profit, we will have our throne on top of the market in the world. We will also be extremely clean. Since we have a kitchen and a deli that deals with raw meat, we will follow all safety precautions. We will do this in order to not only keep our customers safe, but we will also do this to give them the best food quality there is. Now, to analyze my market and my competitors. Now, first, our location will be in Tampa, Florida. This will be the largest. This is because the largest amount of Publixes exist here. The population density in Tampa, Florida is not only massive, 2,960.2 people per square mile, but they are also used to shopping at Publixes because of the large concentration of them. The target market mainly includes students, college and high school, and parents. The potential sales forecast for 2015 to 2016 will be $7.3 billion with a net earning of $422 million. With nearly 100 schools in the city, this will be a huge profit gain from all our students. With students, there are parents. Now, why do I say that? Because, as I stated previously, our target market is students and parents. When you have students, you will have parents. It's a win-win situation. They're not mutually exclusive events. In other words, they're going to happen at the same time. There's going to be students in their stores. There's going to be some parents, especially mainly with high school, not so much our college students. Now, in each school, there are 1,000 or more students, which means there could be well over 300,000 potential customers. Now, I only expect to serve 30% of the target market, 30,000 people. Now, one of Publix's largest competitors is Walmart. Now, what's the good news about that? There's only 5 in Tampa, Florida. Now, the planning. Publix is a supermarket that's owned by its employees, and it's an American business that started in Lakeland, Florida in 1940. Our products and services are extremely broad. We have everything, from dog food to brooms, from pizza to ice cream, and everything in between. Our services include prepared meat, sandwiches, and grocery bagging. In other words, because our products and services are so broad, we satisfy our target market. Publix as a whole employs over 168,000 people in the U.S., and our store individually will have at least 200 employees. Full-time employees will be managers of a specific department, and part-time employees will be in a specific department being delegated by the managers. Our departments include grocery, meat, produce, bakery, deli, and customer service. First, we have the top position, the store manager, which will be me. I will be in charge of all the employees and hiring potential employees. He will be making sure that each does the work it ought to be doing. He also makes sure that all the deliveries from food trucks come in on time with the right amount of food and products. Excuse me, I lost my place. Here we are. The second position is the assistant store manager. As the name suggests, he or she will be assisting the manager in whatever way they can. It will be trained up until the point where they can either take over the store or start a new one. The department managers supervise the part-time employees within the departments. The assistant department managers assist department managers and are trained until they themselves can become one. In the departments lies all of the part-time employees. First, in the grocery department, we have bag boys, cashiers, and shelf stockers. Their jobs, or the title suggests: bag boys bag, cashiers take the cash and cash it, put in the cashier, and shelf stockers stock the shelves. Second, in the meat department, we have meat slicers and meat cleaners. Again, the jobs are what the title suggests. Meat slicers, they prepare the meat. For example, if a customer comes and they ask for 5 pounds of shrimp, the meat slicer will take out 5 pounds of shrimp, put it on a scale, and cut off any excess that the customer is not purchasing, and then we'll purchase it in the front. The cleaners keep the kitchen clean. Now also we have the bakery. In the bakery, we have only bakers who bake all the desserts. Fourth, we have the deli. The deli only has chefs who make the sandwiches. Fifth, we have customer service. The only position in this department is the call receiver, who receives calls, and they'll man a counter to customers who will answer their questions, complaints, and phone calls. And finally, sixth, we have produce. The only position is vegetable maintenance, cleaning and checking on vegetables and fruit. Now, right here, this is my organizational structure, or excuse me, my organizational chart. First, we have the store manager. Next, we have the assistant store manager. Then, third down, we have department managers. Fourth down, assistant department managers. And then it's the store manager. The assistant store manager helps the store manager out. The store manager makes sure the department managers are doing what we're supposed to be doing. Assistant department managers help these guys out. And then the department manager delegates everyone in the bakery, deli, customer service, grocery, meat, and produce. Now, the department managers, what they do is they communicate with the assistant department managers. The assistant department managers will actually be in one of the departments, whether it's in the bakery, deli, customer service, grocery, meat, and produce. There's one department manager per department, and one assistant department manager within that department. Now, what they're like the eyes and ears, like the spy for the department manager. The department manager gives each department their jobs and how they're supposed to do them. The assistant department manager makes sure that everyone is doing the jobs they're supposed to be doing. Now, in the bakery, we have bakers. Deli, we have chefs. Customer service, call receiver. Grocery, baggers, cashiers, shelf stockers. Meat slicers, meat cleaners. Produce is vegetable maintenance. Now we have marketing. There are 5 total Walmarts in Tampa, Florida. The trends in Walmart is mainly household supplies, clothing, and minor grocery sections. The target market is aligned with ours in that they will be targeting students and parents. Some of our strengths include that we have several departments that fit the needs and interests of our target market. We have the largest concentration of Publixes in Florida. We are efficient and are the largest grocery chain in Florida. Some of our weaknesses include lacks of an online presence, many product recalls, and our prices are always fluctuating. Walmart sells pencils for 25 cents, while we sell pencils for $1 to $2. And we don't have a clothing section like Walmart does either. Our bread is usually sold for $3 to $5, and Walmart is sold $1 to $3. However, where we beat them is the higher quality products. Our pricing policy will depend on the market. Our advertising will come from in only one form, usually through flyers in local neighborhoods and colleges. And this will only end up costing around $500. Finally, to get our publicity up, we'll be holding a local charity event for ill Tampa residents. For example, if there's a child or an adult with a terminal disease that they're having a hard time paying for medical bills, we'll get the community together, and this is for an example, they'll shoot basketballs, and for every shoot that they make, $1 is donated from Publix to the charity, to the man or child or woman or man or whomever is sick will go to them to help them. Now finally, my financing. My financing is stated below, and one thing important to point out is my source. My source is an investment from the CEO of Publix, and he will be sharing $1 million with me, investing $1 million. Now, this is my startup. Right here we have down payment, office furniture, We have business cards, stationery, decorating, remodeling, fixtures, starting inventory, public utilities, business licenses and permits, advertising and promotioning for opening, signage, rent, cash, and other, and this will all end up being a little over $400,000. Now we also have our monthly expenses. We have salary, other salaries, payroll, rent, equipment, advertising, postage, supplies, telephone, utilities, internet connection, website hosting, and general business insurance. Oh, a few more. And also business vehicles, health insurance, interest, inventory, legal and professional fees, franchise fees, and miscellaneous. The subtotal of that would be a little bit over $150,000. Now the subtotal would be over $400,000. Now this is the final part with my logo is right here. Our slogan is "We're shopping as a pleasure." This is my whole logo right here. Next we have my business card right here, and then we have my letterhead right here. To conclude, this is my works cited page. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you enjoy this, and I hope God blesses your day, and thank you so much for listening.